The sum of two numbers is 42 and their difference is 8. By letting x represent the larger of the two numbers and y represent the smaller of the two numbers, formulate two equations from the information given and number them. Then solve the two equations simultaneously to find the two numbers. Now you could probably calculate these two numbers using trial and error, but we are going to solve them simultaneously from equations because that's what the questions asked us to do. So we know x is the bigger number and y is the smaller number. The question tells us that the sum of the two numbers is 42. When we see sum, we know that we need to add them together. So when we add together our two numbers, x and y, that's what we're calling them, that equals 42. So one equation is x plus y is equal to 42. We also know their difference is 8. Now when we see difference, that means subtraction. If we think about the difference between people's ages, the difference between distances travelled, we subtract to find that difference. So if we take our larger number x, and we take away our smaller number y, that is going to be equal to 8. The biggest number, take away the smallest number, equals 8. So we have two equations. Now we need to number them. Let's call this one number 1 and this one number 2. Now we could solve these two simultaneous equations either using substitution or elimination. Both methods will work. Right now I'm looking at the equations and I don't see one of the equations as x equals something or y equals something. We could rearrange it to make it look like that, but because I don't see that, I'm going to try elimination. So we're looking for the pronumeral that has the same variable in front. We have 1x here and 1x here, positive 1y here and negative 1y here. We could eliminate either of these variables. It's easiest for us to get rid of the y's because we already have positive y and negative y. We need opposite signs for them to eliminate, so it's easiest for us to eliminate the y variable. We do that by adding the two equations together. Oh, there we go. So we have x plus y equals 42. And we add the second equation, which is x minus y equals 8. So we add x plus x, which is 2x. Positive y plus negative y, they cancel, which is great. We were trying to eliminate those out. Is equal to, at our constants, 42 and 8 gives us 50. So to find out what x is, we need to divide by 2 on both sides. X is equal to 25. So as always, once we know what x is, we need to know what y is. So we need to substitute x equals 25 into one of our equations, either one. Let's do number 1. X is 25 plus y equals 42. So to find out what y is, we need to minus 25 from both sides. And we're left with y equals 42 minus 25, which is 17. So we found out what x and y are. We need to interpret that in terms of what the question was asking us. It asked us to find the two numbers. So our final solution, instead of writing as an ordered pair, we give a worded answer saying, therefore, the two numbers are 25 and 17. The larger number was 25, the smaller one was 17. When we do 25 plus 17, yep, we get 42. And 25 minus 17, yep, that gives us 8. So we can check that those two numbers are correct.